Tell me what it feel like, when you're near to us. Kinda like
Yeah, Tuli Stark, Tuli 2, aka Tuli Woo, baby.
Stephen of Kent, Crown Jewel of the North.
Yeah, we out here 5FM one time.
Right back, man.
Used to have a bad one in the ways. Now I got a real one.
Someone who I do have in studio with me tonight, or some people rather, not necessarily someone. Someone who's returning to the 5FM studios. I do have Mr. Tuli Stark in the building.
Yeah.
What up, Tuli Stark?
I'm good, thank you, and yourself, madam.
I'm good. But you're not rolling alone tonight. You do have the homie Steve of Kent, or is it Stephen Kent? Stephen of Kent.
Sorry, yeah.
Stephen or Stephen or what's your name?
My name is Stephen of Kent. It's my birth name. I just put like off in between because it just sounds way more mysterious.
Really?
Yeah.
Your birth name is Steve Kent. You sound like a superhero.
Yeah, I know. Like, I thought it was cool because Superman's my favorite character. So I was like, oh, we can't relate.
So you ran with it.
Yeah.
So you're not like Stephen Khatebe or something.
No. That's it's all good. It's all the government knows.
Yes,
so,
the government has to know
Yeah.
at the end of the day. All right, so the two homies have just dropped an EP. Big ups, man. I think the last time I had you in studio, we were talking the remix. It was
Off Boys remix.
The Off Boys remix, yes, it was the Off Boys remix.
With Reason and Liz,
and now you're back and you're recording brand new music. You're in the studio.
Yeah,
We're loving the music that's out at the moment. I think a lot of people who actually have seen you on stage or seen you kind of trying to put this music thing together kind of appreciate that as well.
Yes,
but for those who don't know about who you are, give us a little bit of a rundown as to what's happening here with the two of you. Yes.
Yeah. I mean, some of you might not be familiar with Tuli Stark, Tuli 2, aka Tuli Woo, baby. But yeah. Recording artist who has a co-artist in our record label, Off Boys, which is in partnership with TIA.
Yes.
And the other half of that is Stephen of Kent. I don't know why I'm doing that. Anyway, yeah, Stephen of Kent. And Steve basically worked on like the whole of the games project. He produced Off Boys. He produces all my music. And he was like getting ready to drop his album. I was starting to record my album, and we sort of segued into this piece of art called
collaboration.
Yeah. That's the name of the EP. Stevie, I don't know, maybe you want to explain the concept of the EP. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't mind doing that at all. So the whole idea behind the EP is that like his last name is Stark, which I found very interesting, and I love Game of Thrones.
Yes.
And he happens to live in the North. So if you know anything about Game of Thrones, you know the North and Stark are very, very interlinked.
Yes.
So their house sigil is wolves. So we kind of took that thing and ran with it and said, okay, there may be wolves because of the whole Game of Thrones reference. But on the other hand is like the story of the boy who cried wolf. I feel like we're both artists in our own respect.
Yes.
And we've always been in points in our life where you're telling people around us, oh, it's going to happen now. Like, we're like the boy who cried wolf, but this time there may actually be a wolf.
Wow.
So, that was
That's so
whole
like
idea.
deep in thought. Jeez, guys. It must have taken a while to kind of conceptualize and kind of sit back and be like, this is how we're going to confuse everyone. Let's just do it, bro.
Yeah. I like it because it was organic. Like, it just, we have a chemistry that I can't explain, and it just works.
Yeah,
so.
it's like Drake and 40.
Yeah. Ooh,
it's type of thing,
you're shooting high, my boy.
I don't know about that.
You're shooting high, my brother.
Maybe not even high enough.
To get what you need, my savage is faster. Bad ones, I'm making leads, I'm rapping. I've been waiting all night long just to give it all I got. I've been waiting all night long just to give it all I got. Ay, I've been turning business into pleasure. Ay, I make sure that notes I stick together. Apparently they don't up with their unity, but way to go on signing your own eulogy. Or should we tell them we about to go Ocean's 11, destroy the Helens? For heaven's sake, don't get embarrassed.
So I just played Brad Pitt, and I remember even in the listening session that was a bit of a firm favorite with regards to the EP as a whole. How are you kind of taking the reception of that specific song, and what does it mean to you?
Well, yeah, for me, I'm just gonna get into trouble for one line.
Why?
Because they think it's about someone, and it really isn't about someone. It's just a very big coincidence. The line is
like rich kids,
in car crashes. It's case closed. And there was a previous story about a reality TV show and a certain accident.
Yes.
But I was just speaking in general because of how situations work in South Africa. Yeah.
That's what they all say when they come for interviews.
That's what I'm scared of.
That's what they all say when they come for interviews.
I'm trying to do the PR
trying to
now.
cover
So
their
get out
tracks.
the way.
We don't want no
Whatever. We know what you were doing. Come on.
But on a more serious note, yeah, man, I think this song is one of the most special songs on the album. Stevie did a lot of the hooks and stuff on the song. I would literally just come in, lay body, and finish off. But this song in particular, we actually spent like a really long time crafting properly.
Yes.
Because it is quite a vocal and strong song, yeah, and the message is very important.
Which kind of speaks to the type of artist that Steve is anyway. Because my first interaction with his music as well, he was very like vocal, not necessarily like as rap as he possibly is in this album than I've ever heard. And why the kind of switch up, or have you always been like a bit of a tricknyana, or you sing and you rap, or tell us a bit about your musical journey, because I think most people obviously don't really understand it or know it.
Of course. So my name is Stephen of Kent, and my background in music came from, like soul and R&B, and that's what like I used to like really make.
Yeah.
But I had like an affinity for like the rap music because it just expressed the side that I think we all have, like the edgier side, the more agitated, the more, passive aggressive kind of side. So the more I grew, like probably in my adolescence, I started picking up rap and a whole lot more, and I just saw it for the sport that it was, and I ended up enjoying it and enjoying writing raps, and then I just incorporated it into my music, and it just felt seamless to a point where like I was rapping on a majority of my songs anyway, and I just enjoyed the whole process of constructing raps.
Okay.
And then, it just became like a cornucopia of genre mashing.
Ooh, azange nisibile cornucopia.
Yeah.
Azange. I think I need to pull out my dictionary for that one. What's going on there? Hey.
Yeah.
So Okay, so you've always kind of been like a bit of a vocal guy. You don't have a ghostwriter, right?
Oh, no, I don't have a ghostwriter.
You're not pulling a Drake on us, so what's going on?
We write and produce everything ourselves. I think that's one of the things we're most proud of. Like, everything we make is completely from scratch, made by us.
Dope.
Which is why
and recorded in our bedroom. So
wow.
In our bedroom.
Whatever music you can make, however you can make it and put it out.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, we're going to hear more of that music coming up as well. So we do have more tracks coming up. I do want to kind of get a little bit of an insight as well with regards to some of the labels of the songs. So obviously you said you were talking about personal experiences or experiences that people are kind of going through within life. But then for you to name that track Brad Pitt, why specifically that?
Okay, that's very interesting because Brad Pitt for me was like a huge play on words as well. So in the chorus I say bad ones are my Achilles. So most people will probably think I'm talking about girls, but when I say bad ones, I'm talking about bad decisions in general. Making bad decisions is my Achilles heel, and the character Brad Pitt played in Troy is called Achilles. So bad ones are my Achilles. I'm Brad Pitt. I'm Brad Pitt, and
continuously confusing the masses.
Brad Pitt had
so
a problem.
if you didn't go to school in the north, you just this is not for you, bro. Come back later.
No, I'd like to think our education system is
I think we're doing
good across the country.
Confuse abantu. That's what's happening.
I know niggas pray for me to turn it down. I got way too busy counting earnings now. Every X-bite wanna all up now. Thursday at the team getting qualler now. Whole damn team getting qualler now.
Don't embarrass us.
And you can also throw out words so people know.
Oh, really?
Is that what we're doing?
Okay.
Cool.
Are you gonna do that?
No,
you can throw
I'm
the
just
words.
gonna beatbox.
Yeah, if you want.
Okay.
If you want.
I'll think of a couple of words. You just start in the meantime.
Yeah.
And then as we go, then maybe I'll just say chicken leg in. I'll say
Do you have
I'll
chicken
say
leg bars? That's
stones.
the real question. Do you have
chicken leg and bars?
You know, but you got it's gotta be awkward because otherwise this isn't a competition. Or I mean, like it's not free. You know what I mean? You need to be able to do it all.
Work on the toes, so we prove it.
Okay, cool. So here we go.
Let's go.
Officially, we do have.
Let's go.
Thuli Stock in the building. Stephen of Ken on the raps, on the boom baps rather.
Taking this old school.
Bam, boom.
Okay,
Let's go.
You ready?
Let's go.
Yo. Let me tune in like yo. They wanna touch his blood because they know he's AKA. Middle finger to the haters, cause I'm here to bring the weight. Watch your fate, it's already late for people thinking they great against the kid when I am on it, cause I really bust this ish too quick. Might have to stir it up, there's cosmos in the sky, because my comet's too cool. I'm like a shooting star guy, almost ran out of breath. The kid almost sounds asthmatic, but I got too much to say, but I'm in. This ish is drastic. People burn out, I didn't hear you said clothes. Can you say that again? Flows, they wanna get me, oh no. Throwing stones against the haters, cause they live in a glass house. Mickey thinks, everybody thinking that they got me. I'm like, never that. Too fresh, fly, fat from the beginning. MC Hammer verses, can't quit. I'm always winning. They sinning. These niggas delinquents, they wanna get in it. I don't know if I can say the N-word on radio, but we in it. Well, anyway, get it straight. Paperweight, where's the fate? If you wanna come against me, please have your story straight. No lines, flows divine, things ahead of their time. I am just trying to be the one, really shine when I come through, make a move. You flatline like that Table Mountain that's in Cape Town too. I rise high because I'm Mount Everest when I'm on the flow, dude. Toppers come off the top of the dome, but never be alone too. Never be alone too. I could run for days, we don't need the stir-ups top 5. You just listen to my freeze and hip-hop to stay alive. Any rapper out there can get it, you know they try survive. But I can't tell you that I'm about to beat this alright. Nightlight, wanna get it on so tight. Almost threw that up, I'm not a scorpion, but damn dog, I have got the same hype as your favorite rapper. Difference is I don't sing, I actually give raps, bruh.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Tuli Star, Tuli 2, aka Tuli Who, baby.
Tuli Who,
that was
baby.
very great.
Yeah, I forgot everything I just
That was
said.
amazing. No, don't worry, we recorded it. Don't worry, we'll play it back for you one day. We'll play it back for you one day. Big ups to the homies, man. Tuli Stark was on the free there. We had Stephen of Kent on the beatbox. So you've got another talent. You sing, you rap, you beatbox.
I mean, apparently.
Huh?
Apparently I beatbox
Yeah,
now.
come with Georgia Vakian.
Yeah, Georgia Vakian. What's up with them beatbox?
Take heed therefore unto yourselves
Everything in one.
and to all the flock, over which the Holy Ghost hath made you overseers, to feed the church of God, which he hath purchased with his own blood. For I know this, that after my departing shall grievous wolves enter in among you.